Hello, everyone. Happy Alice Day. So, we got Alice, and what do we do with her? How do we build her out, and where are we going to put her? So, just want to provide some thoughts on her, as well as what I'm going to be building her out with, and just a few different options. So, ideally, she's got a weird kit where you essentially choose one or the other. Otherwise, you're going to be spending a whole lot of your stats and items chasing requirements. So choose a path and walk along. Here, we have her A1, which is attacking one enemy 2 times, placing an extra hit if the target has any active skills on cooldown. Each hit has an 80% chance of decrease in the duration of a random buff on the target. This last part is very Harvest Jack type, and it's gonna occur a lot. So it's really awesome. A mini cleanse, if you will, on an enemy. That's neat. I really like it, because you're attacking one enemy 2 times. So essentially taking down a duration like 2 turns. That's pretty sweet. And then placing an extra hit if they have any active skills on cooldown. That's awesome. I love the creativity of where they're going with it, and I want that to continue. Her A2 is where we are conflicted. So she's doing an AoE, and then when booked, she has a 100% chance of increasing the cooldowns of all enemy skills by 2 turns. Wicked awesome. That's a warlord type. That's a Crixia. That's neat. I love it. And then there's also a 100% chance of decreasing each target's turn meter. Whether it be 15 or 30% if the dude has any skills increased to a max. So, all right, that a little bit more powerful. I think is really neat. And I gotta stop saying the word neat, but that's the adjective that leaps out to me when talking about Alice. So we want to basically build up her accuracy for this to happen, and we're we're getting into a pretty big phase in the game where there's a whole lot of resistance across the board, whether it be in PvP or PvE. So that's like we're gonna need a lot of accuracy. Um, what the Queen of Hearts dungeon level 30, we're talking like basically 450 accuracy. That's huge. Um, just for the ads, that's a lot. But we want this to happen. We want this to proc. Um, so it's big. Alternatively, we could also build Alice out for damage because a Queenslayer here. Attacking one enemy will ignore 20% of the target's defense. If the initial target is killed, we'll also attack the enemy with the lowest HP. We'll also ignore 20% of the target's defense. On a 3-turn cooldown, this has the ability to essentially take down one champ and then potentially, depending on how depleted they are, to maybe take down another. Very akin to Dracomorph's A1, where if Dracomorph kills somebody, he will randomly attack somebody else. So this has that ability, but it's more narrow focused, where it's attacking the enemy with the lowest HP. So start working on getting a team where you have decreased defense out there, whether it be with a Venus or a Lydia or even that Dracomorph that I was talking about. Um, Having decreased defense out there, and then here comes Alice with this hit that could potentially proc into attacking another champ. That's awesome. I dig it. And then the passive, which kind of plays in with the Queenslayer, is that um, whenever this champion attacks, inflicts 3% more damage to each target for each turn remaining on their skill's cooldown. The bonus damage is counted individually for each target. So it's going to count as a single target and not as an AoE hit. So those skills or those blessings that diminish damage for AoE hits, that doesn't count for this because it's counted individually. for each target, which is awesome. Additionally, this resets the cooldown of one of this champion skills each time they kill an enemy. It occurs once per skill. So we have Queenslayer. If this second part procs, then we have the ability that one of her skills is gonna reset. So then the next time she goes around, this has potential to be good to go again. So we want to get speed in this kit in addition to damage, in addition to that accuracy as well. So very stat dependent, and everyone's going to get her. So early game, we may just want to crank out attack and speed because we may not have the ability to get accuracy in there. Mid game, we may want to get attack with crit damage and crit rate, and this way she could come on in and wipe, finish up the job. Um, we may just want to have her with a boatload of accuracy and call it a day. Just keep on crowd controlling. Um, we could also have her as a jack of all trades, and which is kind of what I was going with. I have her in a two-piece pinpoint, and it's not really the greatest um, because I have a defense main, but I tripled into attack percentage, and I have accuracy and speed with this, and then I also have a banner that I'm going to put on for another 20 accuracy. That's basically an updated perception kit. So I dig it. I like it. I'm building a skeleton here, and I could show that to you um, with this. We do have uh, uh, artifact removal happening tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. So really, I'm going to be messing around with this a lot, and this is my first build with this. So I have her in Savage because I want to ignore defense, and then I have her in the Perception set, just with the armor and speed boots, just to get her going. 232 speed is really low. I do want to get her to 300. Um, really, just so this way, she could keep up. If I had her in Stone Skin, potentially this would all work. If I have her in 9-piece Stone Skin, because I want her to, or a 6-piece Stone Skin, just this way nobody could damage her effectively. You know, given the 50-50 proc with the Stone Skin, as well as that Stone Skin just absorbing all that damage. But for right now, this is what I'm thinking of. I'm leaning towards. I don't have her mastered. I don't have her booked. So there's still some more that goes in there, but effectively, this is kind of the jack of all trades, but it's still really low. So the accuracy here of 228 once equipped, and once I get a banner, it's going to be another 100 accuracy, but a 328 accuracy, I need to, those are rookie numbers. I need to get that up to like 400, 450, where I could feel decently comfortable with resetting people's skills. And then again, the speed is pretty low. So is this a good build? It's not. Um, yeah, I'm avoiding defense, but the other stats don't really creed that attacks. So it's just like, okay, this is a very average build. This is a build that may get you through Doom Tower, but it's not going to get you through for PvP. So this is a wash. I need to redo this. And it's a nice reminder that not all of your builds are going to be super awesome, that it's okay to go back and redo them. Ideally, every 6 months, because of all the stats that we get with our new equipment that we keep, as well as putting it on others. So that's perfectly fine to go back and say, hey, made a mistake. Let me redo this. So even though I saved this as a preset, I'm going to delete it. I'm going to keep on trying to really crank out the speed, accuracy, and then include the attack abilities as well, because I do think that she will be very vital for it. I may just take off all my Dracomorph uh, gear and just put it on her and see what happens. But yeah, um, just wanted to provide those little tips to you. I am on Twitch, Noman My Chomsky. Please hang out with me. I usually stream like around 6:30 in the morning, Central Standard Time, till roughly about 9:30, uh, where I basically just go over my characters and try to help out as much as I can. So see you there. Have fun.